Okay, so I'm asking Spirit, okay, how does Aquarius, with this back and forth sort of energy, how does Aquarius find the hope? Okay, get over all of that Five of Cups and find your hope, okay? And I feel like hope could even be, like, for somebody, it could be the name of your divine counterpart. Okay, but that's kind of what you're looking for, is that's your hope, to learn the lessons, to be with that person, to come into the connection, the union, and make it work. And Spirit says, well, you've got to get off the merry-go-round. Okay, you like the feeling of spinning. You like the feeling of the butterflies, all the new energy. But Spirit says, you have to get off the roller, or not the roller coaster, but the merry-go-round. Maybe it is kind of like a roller coaster, because you get all the and then you come back down, and then you're like, oh, it's over, let's go right again. Okay, but get off of that cycle of endorphin chasing and get into the actual work, okay, with yourself, of abandonment. And then when you attract this person, when you get into that alignment, that energy, you attract this person in staying present. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this a little further. Okay, yeah, you do, I mean, you like the happiness, right? And there's this part of you that's like, I want to be with that one person, but I just can't seem to do it. Okay, I can't seem to find them. Now, I do feel like for a lot of you, but not all of you, you've already met this person, and you feel like they're still in your energy wheel, and they are, okay, because you know they're not your past. Okay, because this is meant to be that real connection. Okay, so you're trying to go back to the beginning. And that's probably why it's coming up for Mercury retrograde. Okay, you're trying to go back to the beginning and figure out this commitment. Yeah, because you are at a separation from this person right now. Okay, there we've got past life again. Okay, right on the past. It's about opening up and having the heart-to-heart conversations. You want to be a communicator, okay? You have that major, okay, Mercury communication energy, but it's about trusting yourself in it, okay? About trusting yourself to speak about your fears, to open up and be vulnerable with this person. And getting maybe even open up and be vulnerable to just as practice with others. And I don't mean other relationships as far as love. I'm talking about maybe a therapist or people, you know, someone that you work with. If you are, you know, needing a little more help at work, being open to ask for it. Because you tend to emotionally withdraw. Okay, right? Because you've got in your emotional area, you put too many thoughts in. In your thought area, you put too many emotions in. It's like the brains are a little bit confused. But again, okay, you want that happiness. You want to build this with that person. Okay, but the sun, it's almost like the sun, they're showing me today that the sun is snowing. Okay, because they're all bundled up and there's the snow on the ground. They're making an ice castle backwards. All right, the sun is shining. With the Four of Pentacles here, okay, it's about stability. And how you find that stability is in Number one, honoring the fact that, okay, most people's life and soul are not so opposite. Okay? You have to honor that things have happened in your life that have taken you off path. You have to honor that instead of resisting against the work that needs to be done to heal those areas, to bring in stability. Okay? Bottom of the deck is that you're kind of working with this illusion right now. All right? Generosity. Okay, that's an easy way, I feel like, to start to align your head and your heart. Yep. Head and heart, okay? Balance, justice. It's balancing out the masculine and the feminine that are kind of off kilter for you. Okay? And you get the Four of Pentacles again on the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you've got to resist holding back the emotions and overthinking them. Okay, when you stop making the sun snow, all right, that's when you really can clear out that storm and things turn into where the emotions start to flow a little bit more in balance for you. Okay, and it's about, again, getting off the merry-go-round. Okay, taking the time, being patient, healing yourself instead of continuing to be in and out and in and out. All right, the balance is the key to bring in this higher level connection, but as well as to bring in this connection within yourself, which is a very beautiful energy. Okay, there's that Nine of Cups again. All right, spiritual strength. When you stop emotionally withdrawing into your thoughts, you can then give emotions first to yourself, self-love, okay? And then when you do start having those emotions move into a relationship, it's like you're winning, okay? It reinforces that this is a good thing to take off my mask, to be open, to be vulnerable, instead of emotionally withdrawing. Okay, I feel like you're still going to need your space. Okay, you came here in this life with the belief of finding that one person and having a very connected love with them. But things that happened in your childhood have brought you to a place where you have a real need for your own space, okay? Because some sort of issue has pushed that closeness and vulnerability outward, all right? So make sure you do still allow yourself that, because if you don't, there's this resentment that you will build and create with your person, and then look, and then there we have it. We have the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You find that balance, and you find that divine counterpart, and you balance each other. Okay? Which really is very beautiful. They want me to put those right there at the top in the center. So how do you get there, right? Okay, number one, you're weary. You have to get off the merry-go-round, quit pushing it around, and start doing the emotional work. Okay, the working on yourself, the loving yourself. You're drained of energy, strength, and vision, requiring rest. I've been addicted to the desire of doing and ignoring my conscious needs. Strength. You have the capacity to take on the day and any temptation withstanding. Okay, I'm ready to face the situation with courage and fortitude. That's that triumph, okay, over the emotional withholding. Suppressed. That's that Four of Pentacles here. You've held yourself back from the destined divine movement forward. I feel too much pressure to release my burdens and walk ahead. Okay, but you're slowly taking off that mask, right? The emotional withdrawal has been a lot of deception in truth. Deception, you are wearing the mask of deception in your current situation. I don't know what to say, and so I'm hiding what I feel. Okay, I do feel like that's you with this divine counterpart. Whether it was how things were in the past or just the feelings going into it in the future. Because we have clockwork. You have an ability to create a new cycle if you are ready to move forward. I know that the cycle will turn no matter what action I take forward or backwards. So depending on your actions, that either things are going to move forward with this person or you're going to push them away again and run off into another 12 relationships. Okay, ghosts. It really is about getting to the heart of why you came here for that one commitment and yet you cannot resolve yourself to that one commitment. Preparation, okay? It is about understanding that things will line up and understanding that. Okay, because this card here is the crows here in Seattle. They know when the ferry boat pulls up and at what time and which road the cars come from. So they know where to line up the clams to have the clams run over so that they can eat all the clam meat. Okay, so it's about doing the work so that you can be at the right alignment with this person to go forward. Teamwork. Yeah, it's about the teamwork within as well as the teamwork on the outside, right? I feel like oftentimes what I'm getting here with the caching, okay, is that they're saying, okay, that there's a very short fuse almost. So you look at the divine counterpart and you may obsess a little bit on them and not want others to have them. And then that becomes the emotional overthinking. And then you're like, I'm going to put this aside till later, and you move on to someone else. Okay? And therein is your inner battle. Okay? And that's sort of what you've chosen, right? By listening to this is to try to work with that battle to keep yourself from, not living this life to your full soul's potential. Okay, yep, you feel hurt and betrayed by something in the past. And that's the injury here. Okay? And you've been repressing it. But you've got to let that anger out. Okay, you've got to let the cars run over those shells. You've got to let that out instead of holding on to it. I do feel, okay, that you do have affection okay, for this person, and it's lying on teamwork. So this divine counterpart could be someone that you work with. Okay, but again, there's the frustration, the disappointment. 5 of Cups is why you put this person aside until later. It makes you irritated. It makes you feel put out and annoyed, and that's the battle. Okay, you move your, emotions into the thought process, and then it's like you just can't sort through it. It becomes overwhelming for you. Okay, but just listening to this, right, there's that great achievement to understand yourself a little bit better now, to know how to light the lights on your path, okay, that you can have a commitment. That's of your character, all right, and that there is that divine counterpart here for you. If you choose, okay, to cross the bridge here, right, to heal, to allow yourself that transformation. Yeah, okay. Understanding that you have the capacity, I feel like, is half the battle. You may have pushed that away from you because maybe you were raised by somebody that didn't have that capacity. And this awareness is like a revolution for you. But it's also, this is divine timing. Okay, angel number 44. It's getting over, okay, the challenge is to realize you have the capacity and then to get over this, right? This is the sun and the moon. This is the eclipse. Okay, the sun is a masculine energy. The moon is, right, also a reflection of that. So for some of you, this could come from the divine masculine, parent, guardian, past person, okay, past love person that damaged your feeling of faith in having that capacity. Okay, understanding that you use the idea of the unknown to keep going, to seek out more lessons, instead of realizing that you can have lessons and unknowns within a committed connection. Okay, there's a force, all right, of pushing yourself away from that space that's asking for you to understand, to love yourself, to forgive yourself in that space. Now, take some time to heal. Take some time to get off that merry-go-round, okay, and heal yourself. Yeah, take the journey to find out where in your childhood was this created, okay, so that you can then develop those deep roots and all of that beautiful healing community and energy, okay, and love that you are desiring. Yeah, this is a slow vision quest here, okay, where this person, I feel like, is lit up by the sun, and it's funny because it came out with the moon, okay. This is about the understanding of your sort of quantum like flip-flop here, and that it's all about the awareness and understanding where you are at and recognizing those patterns and correcting it all the time. Okay, it may take, maybe to get yourself out of the sort of restrictive, responsible, feminine type energy, that you do something more nurturing. Okay, instead of it just being a responsibility, maybe instead of just, collecting stuff to give to the food bank, maybe you go serve meals, okay, to the homeless. On the other side of it, maybe instead of being, just in it for the play, maybe you find the little ways to step up and plan real celebrations for the love in your life. All right? Yeah, because you can create a different world here. Okay, but it is, there we have it, the overthinking and the lack of emotions. That's your obstacle there. Okay? The thoughts in the heart, the emotions in the brain. Yep. And when you get with your divine counterpart and they are projecting, or you're projecting, and there's all that mirroring and the lessons going on, it's deeper than it is with all the other relationships, which is why there's a fear of the commitment. Okay, but they're saying take the time and you will birth something beautiful. For some of you, it may even actually be that you will start a family. Okay, it's all about aligning that heart and understanding that your thoughts are energy. Okay, and what you've hidden there mixed up in between the two. Yep. Let your thoughts become wishes instead, and start transforming all of that. Okay, it grounds you and lets you let go of a lot of those fears and past learned behaviors. Okay, meditation of, opening up that heart center could be something really good for you to try. All right, we're going to get a couple more oracle cards and then we're going to move on. Okay, yep, expansion. Increase your mind and senses. And guardian, guard your energy. Okay. Don't let yourself be pulled towards the chase. Guard your energy and expand your understanding here, I feel like. You get owl, magic. I love it. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. I feel like that's talking about the heart as magic, okay? Magic and wisdom are your birthright. That's quite beautiful, Aquarius. All right. So I hope that helped you, and I hope to see you guys next time. Okay? Bye.